Hi, welcome to the Village of Hoffman State's annual 4th of July parade. I'm Barbara Adrianopoli, and with me is
Debbie Miller.
uh, we also have Jim Campbell from the Schaumburg Amateur Radio Club helping to coordinate all the parade units,
And they do a wonderful job.
don't they?
And they keep us up to date.
Right. The 4th of July parade, of course, is in honor of our Independence Day. At their Independence Day, we signed at July 4th, 1776. And what happened was that there were 9 colonies out of the 13 that voted yes to declare independence. South Carolina and Pennsylvania voted no, and New York abstained. It is also said that John Hancock, the president of the Continental Congress, signed the Declaration of Independence with such flourish, and the reason he said was so that King George can read it without his spectacles. So on July 8th, the Declaration had its first public reading in Philadelphia's Independence Square. And it was first published by the Pennsylvania Evening Post on July 6th, 1776. So after the reading, people were able, twice that day, people were able to either say yes or no to it. But it was, after its first reading, the crowds cheered and cheered. So then we declared with Paul Revere going, the British are coming, and we started our struggle for independence. So today we not only honor the memory of our struggle for independence, but our struggles throughout the year, and we salute our veterans and those still going off to war or serving for our country, especially those who are disabled, from protecting our independence. So welcome.
I would just like to add that what you see now is the color guard, and we have to salute the police and firefighters for the work they do on our behalf, not just on the 4th of July, but every day. It wasn't until 1818 that Congress passed an act providing for the flag.
That's right.
And then 1 star is to be added for every state that comes into the Union. And on January 3rd, 1959, President Eisenhower signed an executive order providing that the stars be ordered in 7 horizontal rows of 7 stars, each in order to reflect the admission of America's 49th and 50th states, Alaska and Hawaii, into the Union. And President Eisenhower further declared that the stars be ordered in 9 staggered horizontal rows and 11 staggered vertical rows.
And it's wonderful that he did that, since he was such a great leader of our country, both in war and in peace. So we're not going to talk now. We're going to let you listen to the wonderful noise or music of the police and the fire. Here's our honor guard.
That's an interesting vehicle.
Oh, here's our rescue vehicle from the Northern Illinois unit for.
And there's a hand.
Here's the fire honor guard from the Village of Hoffman Estates. Of course, our police chief and our fire chief are coming. Their families and the cars that are passing.
Now we know what the unmarked cars look like.
Kids love that sound, don't they? That's so neat. I love it.
And there's the fire chief, the battalion chief.
We also have a number of fire departments that always come to our parade. They're led by the Village of Hoffman Estates Fire Department. This is a paramedic unit.
Unfortunately, I've had to use the ambulances from the fire department several times for myself and my husband, and they have been absolutely phenomenal. They're very well trained paramedics, and it was an honor to be helped by them.
If you see on the fire trucks with the Irish clover on it, that was when Mayor O'Malley was the mayor.
They're spraying the bystanders with water to cool off. Isn't that great?
And the bystanders are spraying them.
And there's a 1950 fire rescue squad car, owned and driven by Dennis Clausing.
They've changed, haven't they, Deb? Here's Palatine.
That's Palatine Rural Fire Department.
And then we have Bartlett coming up. They haven't been in the parade for a while, I don't believe. That's wonderful. Palatine Rural Fire Department is always in ours. And then we have the Village of Streamwoods Fire Department coming up.
Boy, they're noisy. This is Streamwood, number 31.
We have the public also spraying the fire department trucks. We have the Schaumburg Fire Department coming up. They're always in our parade and we are in theirs.
I'm amazed at how well these vehicles are maintained.
Isn't that true? Yes. Then we have East Dundee coming up, and they're always in our parade, which is really nice. They look like they're having a meat raffle and a band called the Meat Raffle on theirs July 14th in East Dundee, celebrating the fire department there.
Oh, here comes Redmond.
Redmond has been a village participant for many, many years. And do you see the second tow? In order to get the village contract, you have to be able to tow trucks and buses in an emergency. And they have beautiful units just for that. They're throwing candy out. The kids love the candy that comes through, don't they?
Oh, they sure do. They grab for it. I worry sometimes that they're going to get caught in this traffic.
Yes, but
There's
people watch out.
Oh, yeah.
They have 4 big rigs on this. Like I said, they need to have these big rigs in order to get village contracts to haul big trucks.
And we were a recipient some months ago, and my husband totaled our car. They did a great job, not just picking it up, but storing it and make it available to us.
They also towed us once, my husband and I, and we were waiting for somebody else, and then we called them because it was taking so long. We were out in the middle of Barrington Road, and they were there right away. Next we have the movie police cars.
I think I've seen that movie.
Oh, well, no, these are. Yes, this is the Video Enterprises movie police cars.
Another Patriot Against Walsh in the sign.
Okay. We have the police cars are always in this, and they're for the movies that use police cars, and they provide different types for the different units. And now what do
We have the American Legion,
post 1983.
the Ellsworth Meineke post, and I remember Ellsworth and his peony farm.
Oh, do you really, Deb?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Where the Spring Valley Nature Center now is, he had his peony farm, and he sold peonies all over. It was his livelihood, and it was beautiful, beautiful livelihood. Oh, here comes more American Legion. And in a Jeep.
This is the Arnold Heath Memorial VFW, post 51, 51, and 8080.
And there's the Grand Marshal.
And he's the Grand Marshal of it. Oh, nice. He was the Grand Marshal, Ben Matson, and the Grand Marshal 2012, post 1980.
That's the Ellsworth Meineke car.
Right. They're always nice. William Sarb, the VFW Veterans of Foreign War, post 2202 is coming up. So we have a lot. Like I said, we honor the veterans on this day.
And also, if you haven't been there, go to the village's new police department and see the Veterans Memorial. It's quite moving.
Yes, they brought the one, and Trustee Lynn is the one who started that a long time ago, and then they moved it from the Gannon Street over to the new fire department. Bruce Lynn, we still salute his memory for all he did for the village. Oh,
and he's buried in the village cemetery too.
Right, that's right. If somebody doesn't know, we do have a cemetery out here, from the Sutter Leach Farm Heritage. There we go, the VFW 8080. Raymond Hartman is the head of that post. There they go.
Is this one with Les Montaigne?
Yes. Barb, William Barb's
Yes.
post. Coming up, we have the Veterans Memorial Commission. Les Montag is the chairman of that commission. And like Debbie said, it's out in front of the new police department. It was moved, and it honors our deceased veterans.
And I don't know when, but I know once a week they have different veterans come for a flag ceremony.
It's on Sunday that they have it, and it's for different units of the military.
That's the scale model of it.
Right. That is very nice. And now we have
The Steppers Drill Team.
We also have the parade marshal, and
Oh, that's
we know
right.
The parade marshal. We honor the lady from
MacArthur School.
Yes.
She's a Golden Apple recipient this year. And amazingly, she didn't know any English when she started kindergarten, and now she teaches bilingual classes.
She's Maria Barbara.
Yes.
And she teaches all the children in the at MacArthur School.
Yes.
Did you say? And she helped start that program. Here we have the wonderful entries of children on bikes. And I wonder who won this year, Debbie.
I don't know. They all look
wonderful,
terrific.
don't they?
Yes.
That's hard for that young one to ride that little bike the whole
Yeah, and there's
parade
that
through.
girl's having problems already.
Yeah, it's a long ride in this
Yes.
heat, isn't it? but they
Yeah,
look
but kids
great.
don't feel the heat. They don't care about anything.
I hope they got sprayed with water to help
So do
them.
I.
And here now we have our wonderful annual
Twirling twisters.
giver of our roses, Fabrini flowers
Oh,
and
yes.
florists. And Fabrinis have lived in this area since it was incorporated, I think.
I think so,
1959,
too.
Didn't they?
And they
And-
give flowers to the ladies every year, and it's wonderful.
They give rose. How many did they give? I think over what? Did they have over 200? Oh, look at now they have a group with them that are doing
The
push-ups.
kids are doing push-ups.
That was the first time they've ever done that. Isn't that great? Pushing up daisies. Right, Bruce. Anderson, our cable director for the village, just said they're pushing up daisies. But they look like they're pushing up roses.
They are roses.
Yeah. The most beautiful roses.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Thank you so
We get
much.
the most beautiful.
These are gorgeous.
What color would you say they're?
I think they're peach color. They're a variety of peach to gold,
Yeah.
with the outer lips being rose. They're absolutely exquisite.
Thank you.
That was the push-ups. That was pretty good.
Oh, I
Yes,
love
it was wonderful.
pushing up daisies, but pushing up roses.
Pushing up
Bruce
roses,
said.
that's
Thank
what
you
we're
very
doing.
much.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, here is the
God bless America. The Sikh Sangat of Chicago. The Sikh community is very big and very good, and there was very good work in this community. Take these home to your wife.
they sponsored the Veterans Memorial hot dog day.
Oh, really?
Yes, right.
That's wonderful.
There we have. Oh,
And
that's
more
beautiful.
Sikhs.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have the Sikh Americans.
Isn't what's her name?
They said
The gal who does the lunches at the barn. Isn't she and her husband Sikh?
no, they're not. They're Hindu.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're
I
in
thought you were Sikh.
Chataverdi. 99% of all people wearing turbans in the U.S. are Sikhs.
Cool.
We just learned from the Sikh American Association. Like I said, they sponsored on Memorial Day. They sponsored the hot dogs for the people in the ceremony at the village of Schaumburg with Hoffman Estates.
That was the Christian Tabernacle Church we just saw. And coming up should be the funny little people.
I think we have somebody else coming up.
No, there's something
The
else.
Christian Tabernacle
They went by.
group. That's they're coming up right now. Yeah, the Sikhs had a very big unit coming in. Okay, here we go. A church without walls.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go. They're all walking. Little children out there walking to, and it's a
19
church.
and 20 is coming up with a little. That's 19. There's the Christian Tabernacle Church van.
Coming up after that is the
Oh, look at
the
the
little
people.
people are coming up after that.
We
With
hired
their
them to give a performance at my father's 65th birthday,
Oh, how fun!
and it was just great fun.
Yes, they're out. They changed their outfits according to the celebration, and so today they're all dressed up in their red, white, and blue, and there's their car.
They're precious. They're just precious.
Need a water or something while I'm up?
Kids love those funny little people. Now we have coming up, we have
Ron and Joe. I have no idea what that is.
Okay. we have the jazz band here. We have the Joe dispensing happiness to the residents of Hoffman Estates, one family at a time. Joe Ron.
And now it's the Sinful Saints Dixieland Band.
And Ron and Joe dispense happiness to the
From Ron and Joe.
they take
Oh,
to
wow.
the World War
Thank you very
champions.
much.
How nice. Again, that's a wonderful celebration. That's what Ron and Joe
Yes.
do, Chet.
And this is the Sinful Saints Dixieland Band.
They're from Crystal Lake, Illinois. I love them. They're here with us each time. Wonderful, isn't it?
It's great.
And now, of course, we have
The Shriners on motorcycles.
the Tabala Dresser Shrine Club. The Shriners are responsible for hospitals, for orphanages. It's really a wonderful group of people.
They do great things for children.
Their president is Walt Lunker. And they raise funds for hospitals and centers for children.
Those vehicles should be the Schaumburg School District.
And they have 7 board members. Peggy Brothman is the head of it. Bill Harper, Barbara Henneth, Therese Huber, Charlene Garris, Mary Kay,
President. And Karen Strakowski. And Superintendent Schools Ed Rafferty.
There they come. The Twirling Twisters follow them, and the Twirling Twisters are obviously young people learning how
There's
to
Peggy
do
Brothman.
And Peggy is the president of the school board right there. And the Twisters are coming up, the Twirling Twisters, and the young people learn very early how to do the batons. It's a hard thing. It really is.
Oh, those twirlers are great.
Aren't they cute? And then we have Schaefer, who's coming up, and he is with our Cook County
Oh, Tim
Commissioner.
Schneider. He's our commissioner in the Cook
Sorry.
County Board.
Tim Schneider. And he's with the Cook County Board, and he's always in our parades. He's the guy in
Yes.
the yellow shirt.
He's a
there.
good walker.
Yes, less government, better government, honest government. Okay, there you go.
And with him is Carrie Collins, isn't that? No, it's not.
Now, coming afterwards is
The-
let's see who we have.
The Goddard
coming up.
School.
Oh, the Goddard School. Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. I don't
Let's
know. It was
look
new
at
to
it
me.
here. It's a preschool 6 weeks to 6 years old, and it's open from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. It's located in Schaumburg.
But it helps little kids have a place to go while mommy and daddy are at work.
It's nice.
Coming up now, you can see, is the Grupo Folklorico Quetzal.
And that is a wonderful group. It does folk, Mexican folk dancing, and they're in many celebrations in our area. The children are so cute. They learn all the Mexican dances and celebrations.
And our Cultural Awareness Committee uses them for celebrations as well. Do your tags.
Oh, aren't they cute? How cute they're dressed.
Oh, they're precious. They really know how to work those red skirts. Too bad there's not a bull in the area. And coming up now, you can start to see, oh, look at them.
Yeah, on the
Is
wings
Fred-
of freedom.
Fred
That-
Crespo,
And we have
State Representative of the 44th District.
and we have with him.
And he's got a lot of people with him. And he's my representative, and I think he's doing a fine job.
There he is, all the group there. Happy birthday. There's his wife is walking there.
I don't think I've ever met his wife.
It's a beautiful car, isn't
Isn't that car wonderful? It's all shined up, too, for the occasion.
Beautiful old convertible. I like that. There's his
Oh, thank you.
representative. And then we have the Hoffman Estates Public Works Department coming up. My favorite
And they do a
guys.
fabulous job.
Oh, they do. They're just wonderful. They're my favorite guys. Thank you.
Thank you. What is that?
Okay, there you go. Hi, guys. They're out there in the snow, and when it rains really heavily, they're out there. They help with trees that are falling down, branches in your parkway.
And I remember a couple of years ago when we had a heavy, heavy snowstorm. They did a phenomenal job, not just on my street, but everywhere.
Well, I know I can always get out of my driveway whenever it snows because those guys have been up and shoveling very, very early. Here we have the fancy drill team from Chicago called the New Generation. I love bands, and look how hard it is.
They're doing a fine job. That's a hard walk.
The New Generation fancy drill team. We'll let you listen.
They're doing a great job with those drums. 46 is 51.
The New Generation is now celebrating 12 years. It was established in 2000 as an opportunity to provide a non-traditional recreational physical fitness education and cultural enrichment.
Where are they located, Barbara?
In Chicago. They're all public housing and inner city youth.
Oh, how wonderful that is. It's almost like Jesse White's team.
Nice.
They're wonderful. Doing a lot of activity in the hot weather. I hope when they get to the end they each have a bottle of water waiting.
Yay! Oh, they're wonderful. They have 5 Midwest Regional Championships, 6 North Suburban Regional Champions, the Lilac Festival Parade in Lombard, Cheese Day Parade in Monroe, Wisconsin, Bud Billiken Parade, which is a wonderful parade on the south side. And they have first place in the drill team competition in Decatur and Michigan City.
This
Here's
is
our
the township village led by
Mary Wobleski,
exactly.
who's our supervisor. The township does a wonderful job with seniors and disabled.
Yes.
Jerry Bartnicki is the director of that, and she has been since its inception.
They take
and
my husband to dialysis and bring him home safely 3 days a week. They do wonderful things.
1981, the disability, in the decade of the disabled, they started a disabled committee, and then it became a department. And like Debbie said, they have township buses. Which
There's the Schaumburg Township Historical Society, led by Marty Neville in his wonderful convertible. We love that convertible.
And Debbie, you're a part of that.
I
group,
sure
aren't
am. I'm a
you?
life member. Hi, Marty.
Yeah. It keeps
Hi,
our
AJ.
history. And then after that, we have
The Arts Commission, the Hoffman Estates Arts Commission, of which I'm a proud vice chairman, and they have another Dixieland band. And if you notice, the theme of the parade is on the wings of victory, and they have wings, and even the bees are there. The kids have wings.
oh, darling.
And the van is driven by an esteemed member. Look at him. Look at all the kids. Oh, look at that, on the wings of victory. Jerry Arnson was driving that wonderful van.
This is a preschool that is with them, with the Arts Commission, following the Arts Commission, and it's
Now the Hoffman Estates Arts Commission.
well, it's a
No.
preschool called One.
Mary Kay Cosmetics would be the next.
But that's a preschool there, and it's a one-line band is the bees. And of course it follows that thing about bees being so important in the environment. We have after that wonderful pig float. Safari Children, child care is the float with the pig. The pig's name is Eddie. Hi, Eddie.
Safari Childcare.
And it's located in Palatine.
Look at that beautiful float.
Yes. Oh, it's nice. Nice float.
And they have all the animals on their safari float. A tiger, a lion, a bear.
We already know the song. Let's see your shout. Karma's here. Get Karma some candy.
We just
Happy
are,
4th of July from Safari Childcare.
and now we have Cub
Cub
Scouts
Scouts are next.
290.
Cub Scout Troop 290. Where are they located, Barbara?
The Cub Scout Pack 290 was kind of enveloped by the Safari Daycare. They're part of, let's see, 290 Troop, and they're in Schaumburg.
And here's the Hanover Park Lions Club.
JC's, the Hanover Park Lions Club Pack 398. And there they are, the Cub Scouts. We always get a lot of them. They're just wonderful.
And they always dress in uniform, which I think is wonderful. Happy 4th.
Cub Scout Pack. Let's see
Those
who this
are-
is.
Hanover Park. Can't read it.
And it's 388.
Cub Scout 318 with an eagle soaring to Eagle Scout.
And now we have the Pack 390. 397, and they did a bench when the village had a bench
Oh, yes.
contest.
And
They
it's on the top of their van.
Yeah, it's a nice one. They must have bought it. Look how cute the Cub guys are. Churchill School.
Ah, that's the school my children went to. Or
Look
my
how
daughter
cute
went
they
to.
are.
Oh, look, they've got wings.
397, and
Those kids have wings.
And we had Cub Scout crew 297. We had them both together there. Look how cute they are.
One kid has jets on his wings.
And one kid is an eagle.
Yeah.
All different kinds of airplanes. One's a jet, and one's an old-fashioned biplane. How cute is that?
Here comes Cub Scout troop pack number 397.
Do your best is their slogan.
And it works.
Oh, yes, it does.
I don't know where we are, but the JCs are next. I'll take it.
And here comes the JCs of Hoffman Estates Junior Chamber. They're also, they help with the Boy Scouts and the Cub Scout packs. We have Cub Scout Pack 297 here.
Yeah, but the JCs are a wonderful addition to the community.
The JCs are a proud, proactive member chapter of the United States Junior Chamber.
Look at this car coming up. It's an old one, but it looks lovely. I don't know what kind that is. Is it a Chevy?
No, Ford.
Yeah, I think that's a Chevy from the 1950s.
Fairlane.
That's a Chevy from the 1950s. I recognize it.
Oh.
A young man I dated at that time drove one of those.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a 66 Ford? Where did I go
well,
wrong?
see, that's what I thought
Oh, well.
it was. It's a 66
Six
Ford.
Ford.
Our illustrious Jim Campbell from the
Thank you very
Amateur
much.
Radio Club. There's Cub Scout Pack 399. Now, the JCs, aren't they cute? I love it when all the Cub Scouts are here.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Hello, and there's Pack 399.
Hi.
The Cub Scout Pack 397 was Pack of the Year in 2010 and 2011 and 2011 to 2012.
And here's the Girl Scouts.
Oh, wonderful.
They've been around for 100 years. And they make young women out of girls, just as the Cub Scouts and the Boy Scouts make young men out of boys.
The Girl Scouts are celebrating the 100 years this year from 1912 to 2012. And you can see some of their displays
Oh, they're throwing candy.
at the Sutterledge Farm, at the Historical Sites Commission is having entertainment on the 100th anniversary of the Girl Scouts, and they have wonderful display.
Happy 4th of July from Troop 65. Even a baby in a stroller gets to be part of it.
The Girl Scouts are from the greater Chicago and Northwest Indiana area too. We have those. Again, it's the 100th anniversary of the Girl Scouts, and so we have a number of them in our parade. Now we have the gymnastics.
They just went by the Hoover Math and Science Academy.
And then we have the gymnastics group from the area, and they teach the young people gymnastics. It's very important. It's called the Midwest Elite Gymnastic Academy. And there they go. You can see some of the little ones. There's a whole group of them.
I like your style. There we go.
Oh, listen.
Oh, good. We have patriotic music. We have a rapper for us. That's wonderful.
Look at the little kids.
We will. I love that song.
I do too. Heard the little girls
Happy
so
4th of
cute.
July, guys. Happy Independence Day from all the gymnasts at Midwest Elite Gymnastics Academy. This is Team Mega, home of the Illinois Level 6 State Champions, Level 5 State Champions, Excel State Champions. You get the idea. They're really good.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear that? All the championships they've won?
They are so good. Look at the somersaults and handstands they're doing.
Yeah, they're so little.
Oh, they're great.
Too. They
Look at
start
that.
so little.
I couldn't do that when I was their age.
Future Olympic champions in the making. They're male and female units, and they are also being watered down by their parents because it does get pretty hot walking and doing the exercise. You can see the one is a gymnastic. They have their
Oh, look at the
hands and
handstand.
wrists
He's
taped.
walking on his hands.
Oh wow! Look
Oh,
at
it's
that.
wonderful.
Look at that. Look how long.
I'm glad his wrists are tied up so he doesn't get hurt. It's easy to break a bone that way.
Wow. Here we go with the older guys doing. Oh wow! Look at that! Look at that! The crowd is so enjoying
Those
this.
guys are great.
Aren't they? God, the kids are loving this. Oh, look at. Now watch this. Oh wow. Look at this. Do you know how strong you have to be to do that? Unbelievable.
Oh, that's wonderful. That was just extraordinary.
Now we have the Hanover Park
Hanover
mayor,
Park with the mayor
Craig,
Rod Craig in his red convertible.
and his wife Sherry.
And it's wonderful.
Yes.
They do a great job. We're
And
proud to have a library branch in their area.
And the Hanover Park Public Works is coming up here.
And they must have run out candy by now.
And they have their trustees are on board there. I
Yes.
see. Then we have their police department.
Is that the police chief,
Yeah,
I wonder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the whole thing, Hanover Park, the village,
Yeah.
the township of Hanover Park, Elgin and Hoffman estates are all going together to celebrate the 4th of July festivals at the Sears Center this year. It's going to be a wonderful cooperative program and lots of fireworks and things to do and
And we hope you were there and enjoyed yourself.
Oh,
Because
yes.
that's a gift to the community.
that is, I love it that all the villages are coming, that those 3 villages and township are coming together. The Public Works.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at this.
The Jazz Steppers. I don't know where they're located, but they do it. Look at that. They really step. Their costumes are magnificent.
They're beautiful.
They're great, if for nothing but than the costumes. But they step high, and they step good. Oh, and they're followed by their own drums.
I love that, don't you? They're
Yes,
very,
it's wonderful.
very good. They're very, very good.
Now we have a float or a car, I can't see from here, with Joe Walsh, our current 8th Congressional District Representative in Congress and running for another term this November.
Joe Walsh is also in his unit is Kerry Collins, who is running for a Senate.
And he was a former village trustee in Hoffman Estates. And I believe before that he was on the park board.
Joe Walsh is there's a large group walking with him.
Barbara. And
It's
that's
a
Joe Walsh's
big
van.
isn't it?
I wonder if he drives to Washington in that.
A lot of people are using vans like that. Oh, he has signatures on it from people that are in his district. It's kind of like everybody's using vans, like the nuns on the bus that
Oh, really?
just went, and
That was great.
yeah. And then we also have Governor Romney, and going around in a bus, and a number of other political groups taking buses all over and visiting their constituents.
That's not a bad idea.
No. And now,
One wouldn't fit in my garage, so I can't have one. Although we did get a Hummer in the garage one year.
Did you? Oh, wonderful. I don't think with all of the cars my husband is fixing all the time, an old greaser from Chicago, that he doesn't, I don't think we need to fit the cars for driving. Here we go with the Hoffman
Estates.
Isn't it commission? Oh, this is
This
your
is Celebration
arts
Commission.
Celebration Commission.
They
And
do a
what they're-
wonderful job. They help out when we have Oktoberfest every year. They do the serving of it all. They just help with anything any group that's affiliated with the village needs.
And they're collecting food.
Yes, if you have if you thought to bring food with you, now is the time to give it to them.
It's for the
Yeah, people don't realize they give a lot of food to the food banks for Christmas and the holidays, but it's summertime, and that's when the kids aren't in school and they don't get their free lunch or reduced price breakfast and lunch. And that's why we need people to give to the food drive every season, every month. I know I do.
Bev Romanoff, who's our village clerk, who's our village clerk, is also the head of this commission.
And Broadway.
Those are the notables singing, and the
Yes.
notables are wonderful people. They do volunteer singing and entertainment. They go out to Alden Poplar Creek Nursing Home, Retirement Center and Nursing Home, and they sing for them at Christmas. And then we have, after that, we have the...
This is, I can't see their sign. Life Changes oh, the Destiny Church.
Yeah,
That's a wonderful, wonderful church.
that's in Illinois Boulevard.
It's open to anybody who wants to be part of it. Oh, look, they're singing on the float.
Yeah,
That's great.
that's fun.
They're a fun group of people.
Destiny Church is a non-denominational church, and it focuses on helping people. Now, next we have the Schaumburg Township.
Well,
Republican
before that, we have a golf cart with a village trustee, Karen Mills, on it.
That's right, that's right. And we have public.
Oh, and Mayor Bill McLeod is walking with it.
And there's Jackie Green, who's another one of our village trustees. And it's driven by a public works truck. And we have Anna Newell, one of our trustees, who's trying
She's
to
giving
get
out
candy.
And Joan McLeod, our mayor's wife, also giving out candy.
And there's Bev Roman.
This is the Schaumburg Township Republican Organization. And I think their committeeman is Ryan Higgins. And their president, I believe, I'm losing it. I know him.
Ryan Higgins.
Joe Felici is their president.
And Robert Vintage is the secretary.
Ramiro Juarez for state representative. I don't know what district he's running in.
We have Kerry Collins now. He's walking in the Republican Schaumburg Township, not in Joe Walsh's. And we have John Lawson, who is running
Hi,
for
John.
state representative.
He's running for state representative, mostly in Schaumburg, I believe.
Romero Juarez is also running for state representative.
Next is the Legends Drum and Bugle Corps.
Wonderful group. Wonderful.
Isn't that stirring drum and bugle music?
Oh,
It is to me. They have to hold their sign higher.
Yeah.
The Knights of Columbus, Hoffman, Schaumburg.
They do a wonderful job of all kinds of volunteer work. I know they've done flag ceremonies.
And they help out if there's an emergency.
Right. They also have done dances, escorted seniors for the Hoffman Estates Senior Commission.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah, that was wonderful.
I like their hats.
Yes. Now, their annual Tootsie Roll drive, they have the aprons on there.
Oh, that's right. They collect on the corners. That's one of the few charities I always give to.
Mr. Amrine is the head of that in this area.
Oh, good. He's a very nice guy, and he's got a lot of kids. All of them worked at the library at one time or another.
Now
And his son still is at the library. He's our head of services, custodial services.
Here we go. They have a wonderful decorated truck, don't they?
Okay, coming next is the Schaumburg Area Democrats featuring Tammy Duckworth, the 8th District candidate for United States Congress, running against Joe Walsh, who was here earlier.
And it's a Schaumburg
And in front is a good friend of mine, Joan Brody.
Schaumburg area Democrats are also walking with Tammy. There's Tammy Duckworth. She's a vet from the Iraqi War who lost her legs. So it's very good that she's part. Thank
Oh,
you.
would love some. Thank you so
part
much.
of the 4th of July celebrations.
They've got a big group here.
Yeah. And behind her, we see
The Schaumburg area Democrats.
Rocco Terranova is the committeeman for the Schaumburg area Democrats, and Michelle Musman, who's our state representative, heads that group.
Yeah, there's her group.
And
And she's helped me a lot, even though she doesn't represent me.
Her children are there, I think, her young boys. We have, following Michelle Musman's group, our state representative, we have Dan Katowski, who's running for Illinois State Senate in the 28th district. Dan Katowski is from Park Ridge, I believe, or Des Plaines, either one. Park Ridge, I believe. And now that district has changed and it covers our area. Here's behind him is his van. And he's also walking. I saw him earlier walking with the group. Coming up, who do we have, Deb? There we go. There he is right there. Is Dan Karatowski right
Citizens
there.
for Noland, I believe, is the next one.
Okay. Happy 4th of July from Summit New School, too. We have Olgren and Sons Funeral and Cremation Services in the car number 53. Aldrins have been around here for a long time. We're just getting another funeral home.
I think they've been
in
in.
Hoffman
I think they've been here since 1970.
Okay, yeah. Hoffman Estates is getting a new funeral home down by the Public Works building.
Yeah, it'll
This
be
is
next.
Summerview School. It's Summerview Christian Church. I'm sorry, it's not a school.
And they're on Roselle Road.
Nice.
See you guys. We're at Summerview Christian Church worship team. Our church is located at 695 Illinois Boulevard. We'd love to see you there every Sunday at 11 o'clock.
Look at the car. There's that darling car.
I think that's the Hoffman. That's the Hoffman Estates Park District truck.
That's what's coming up now. The Hoffman
Yes.
Estates Park District is in the red truck here. The commissioners for the Park District are also walking with the group.
And I see it, driving the van is the Park District Superintendent. I can't remember his name, but he's wonderful. Oh, thank you. Board of Commissioners of Hoffman Estates. But the car is empty.
We have the Dixieland Freedoms Dixieland Band. Oh, I love it.
Oh, they're great. Listen to them.
The best Dixieland band, they say, in the whole Midwest.
Well, I would quarrel with that, but they're good.
Oh, I love them. Then we have...
I think that's Palatine Township Food Pantry. Stop hunger.
Now, a lot of our food is also going to the Palatine Township Food Pantry.
You know, if you go to the Central Schaumburg Township District Library, you can donate canned food and packaged food instead of fines
For only the month of...
for the month of July. But there's still
And
a couple of
it's
weeks.
also in November.
Also in November, but the summertime is when the kids need it most.
We have the
Can't read it.
what is this for kids? The Ride for Kids with it.
And
which
they're
is
riding
July 15th, and kids, and they are on all motorcycles.
Yeah. Big hogs.
It's a pediatric brain tumor Chicagoland Ride for Kids unit,
Oh, that's wonderful.
and they are headed by Carrie Lean, and what else? They have a Ride for Kids that are coming July 18th, right?
Right, and now there's the 50th
Schaumburg
Township District Library. Wait.
The library is celebrating their 50th anniversary this year.
And Barbara and I are both affiliated with it.
We have the Eagle.
And
float
Lucky is driving.
celebrating our
Oh, that's
patriotism.
lovely.
We have Lucky Mordini, who's driving our van there. And we
And-
have
and
the
all
young
the-
kids.
The young kids.
We have Julie Bothworth, who's our trustee. She's coming up in the blue there, who's one of our trustees at the for the library.
Yes. And Bob
Oh,
Lyons,
by-
also involved, also on the library board.
And he's walking there, right there with the blue. And we have Debbie, who's the new
And that was Debbie
program
Wolf.
coordinator. We have a jazz band called Toby. They're called the Swingers, the Patriotic Swing Band. Wicket's Bar and Grill.
Here is
we
Wickett's
have.
Bar and Grill. They're on the streets of Woodfield, I believe,
Yes.
right
They
next
are.
to the Lowe's Theater. Stop in sometime when you go to the movies.
And then we have the Alexian Brothers Women and Children's Hospital that is just being built over by St. Alexis.
It's supposed to open early in 2013, and not only will it care for women, pregnant women, mothers, and children, but it'll relieve some of the stress already being felt at St. Alexius Hospital.
They're going to have single rooms over there.
Single
Yes.
bedrooms.
And we have another float of the Alexian Brothers. They've been around the Chicagoland for 145 years. I didn't know that was
Yeah,
that
but they
long.
were only in Hoffman Estates, I want to say, for about 30 or 35. We started,
3 years,
well,
actually.
that's right.
Yeah.
We started with a Humana hospital, and it went through several hands until, thank goodness, the Alexian brothers bought it and turned it into a first-rate hospital. I can't read their van yet, but it might be Citizens for
They have
marijuana.
wonderful plumes. They're a wonderful group. Nice. Now we have the American Cancer Society Relay for Life. This is the first time they've been in the parade. It's the Relay for Life of Schaumburg and Hoffman Estates. Schaumburg and Hoffman Estates went together this year for their Relay to Life, for Life. It's celebrating all cancer survivors and cancer victims. They have the purple, and look at the cow that is part of the group.
Oh, look at the cow.
Yeah.
I like that cow. I see steaks when I see a cow.
American Taxi Company, which is
And they're very, very good. I've used them and I've never been disappointed.
they're constantly serving this area, and when you need a taxi, you call them in this area. I need to celebrate and remember. Fight Back. That's for our Cancer Society. Relay for Life. We have coming up, we have Rebecca McCarthy School of Dance. This is the school of dance that we have.
72.
Rebecca McCarthy School of Dance is located on Algonquin Road, and they also they serve a number of youth, and they teach dance to kids.
And look at those girls
Yeah,
behind
wonderful.
them. They're doing a wonderful job.
I love their float. That's an excellent.
That's a great float.
Yeah, feet will set off fireworks. How wonderful. That is really good. Oh, I love that float.
Look at
That's
the girls.
Wonderful.
They must be so hot and tired now.
They're getting sprayed down, and they're served Jello. Aren't they, darling? Here they go. They're going to do a number here, so you get to watch a beautiful demonstration. This is Irish dancing. Oh, nice.
I think we're coming close to the end, Barbara.
These dancers have performed in Ireland and in Texas, and they're also Walt Disney World, Alaska, and many other community events.
The dances they were doing before were Irish and doing them very well.
They also are also known as the McDance Company.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Now we've got Scooby-Doo.
I love you. Oh no, that's Clifford.
It's Scrubby-Doo Mobile Dog Spa, Doggy
and,
Spa.
And Clifford is leading the dog spa. Scrubby. It's Scrubby-Doo.
Yes, I was
Mobile
wrong.
Doggy Spa. Oh, I love Clifford.
That's a wonderful idea.
Yeah,
Look at Scrubby-Doo in the red. He's beautiful.
Oh, it's not Clifford. Huh? I call him
Yes.
Clifford. Yes. I'm used to reading Clifford to my grandboys. Okay, there it is here. They'll come to your home to do your animals, both dogs and cats.
Oh my. It wouldn't work in my house. My cat doesn't go near anybody he doesn't know for a long, long time.
How cute. I like that.
Yes.
Now we have the explosive speed gym. Oh, look at this. This is on Roselle Road in Schaumburg. The explosive gym. Speed
Followed
and
by Miss
agility.
Teen, Illinois.
Oh, nice.
I don't know her name, but she's lovely.
Her name is Alex Hauer, 2012, and Taylor Inhofe in 2010 is on that group.
And here comes another taxi company.
They're Miss Illinois teenagers.
This is 303
Miss Illinois.
Taxi. Must be an independent guy.
And here's Padlock, who's running for
Cook County Board. I think
Board
he's
of
running
Tax
against
Review.
Cook County Board of Tax Review. People don't know this, but that's one of the most important functions of government. They're the people who will either decrease or increase your property taxes. I shouldn't say increase because that never happens, but they're the ones the large property taxpayers go to for relief.
Here's the Chicago Soul,
Yes.
and it's sponsored by Kick, which is energy drink, and they're handing out some of those drinks right now. Chicago Kick is a professional soccer team, and it plays at our Sears Center. I love soccer, and in Europe, of course, they just had a wonderful soccer tournament.
Yeah, I like soccer too. My niece went to University of Ohio, I think it was, on a soccer scholarship.
My daughter played soccer too and was on a Hoffman Estates travel team that won the state twice.
Kick
And-
Energy.
Yeah.
I believe that's an energy drink.
I was watching the soccer tournaments in Europe, and
Oh, yes.
the shootout between Italy and England was just remarkable. But it was sad. I hate shootouts to determine who's the winner of the game.
They should be able to figure it out during the game.
Yeah. Well, it gets hard. They're all so good. Now
Here's the village of Schaumburg.
We have Mayor L. Larson, who's on the right side of this car, and he's always been a supporter.
Yes, he
Of
supports
our
anything we
village.
do in the village.
Yes. Now the village of Schaumburg, Mayor Larson. We also have the trustees walking
Yes.
along here, handing out candy. Very nice. Oh, lots of candy, but they're almost out. Did you notice that?
Yes, you're running out of candy. Well, it's about time to close up
it's
shop anyway.
It's toward the end of the parade route,
Yes.
and we have the Hoffman Estates Fire Department ending the parade. Oh, I love how they do those horns. We
Yes.
thank you for again for visiting with us this year and being part of the celebration.
It wouldn't be a great parade without all of you people watching it. Come out
Us-
next year and watch again.
We also want to thank the Schaumburg Amateur Radio Club, KB9RGU, and Jim Campbell is the coordinator for us, and all of the members of the group. They help to keep this parade in order. It really is hard to do because sometimes floats don't show up, or they go in with another group. We also thank Bruce Anderson with the cable of our village. He's always coordinates it with his other
And
interns.
the public works people who put this all together so that
And
we can be
clean it up.
comfortable. Yes, that's the most important part.
And make sure you go out to our celebration of the village with the village of Hanover, the village of Elgin, and the township of Hanover at the Sears Center. This will be the first time it's held at the Sears Center, so we look forward to this.
It's going to be a 3-day extravaganza. Whoops. There goes the fire department.
And here's Pete Owinder, who's head of the 4th of July parade, and he does such a wonderful job. And all of the 4th of July commission members, they just do a wonderful job and work very hard for these 4 or 5 days of celebration.
And remember, this is all done by volunteers. That's the most important thing.
Dan Callender is the head of the 4th of July Commissioner and has been for a long time. So we're very lucky to have such professional expertise. Thank you, Debbie. And
Yes.
I thank all
Thank
of
Barbara.
the group. We'll see you next year. Bye-bye. Happy and safe 4th. Okay?